Hi, I'm Matt. This is my YouTube channel for Matt's Metal Shop LLC. The channel is going to cover a lot of different things, but this video is part one of my food truck project. I'm not a professional food truck builder. I'm not even a mechanic. I just want an ice cream truck, and it's going to be awesome. Hopefully I can learn from the comments section, and you may learn a few things along the way. Please like and subscribe and sign up for notifications. So I just want to go over a few things about the purchase of this truck. Initially I bought this truck in Maryland, and I live in West Virginia, so there was a little bit of an issue with transferring between states, and due to the age of the vehicle I had to go through VIN verification, which means that when I went to the Department of Motor Vehicles, they would not accept my title and would not transfer my title into my name until I had law enforcement do a VIN verification. And what that entailed was getting a special form from the DMV and taking it back to Maryland and contacting the state police there. They came out, looked at the VIN number, which is near the engine compartment. It's closed right now. But they verified it, filled out the paperwork, then I was able to go back to DMV and have that verified and have the title transferred to my name. This truck is a 1973 GMC 1500. It has a 13-digit VIN number, whereas most modern vehicles have a 17-digit VIN number. And that is apparently confusing to a lot of people, including insurance companies. We'll get to that later. So initially, this channel, this video series is going to document my DIY project. There's a lot to get to prior to doing the actual work on the truck. So just to give you an idea, the truck was in the shop for 3 months last year, and during that time, I'm just going to read through a few things that they did to the truck. Well, actually, I'll try to cover it all. I think we have enough time. So they replaced both batteries. There's a main battery and an auxiliary battery. They replaced the side terminal battery bolt. The alternator was having issues, so they charged it. They changed the V-belt. They traced the wiring. They cleaned all that up. Then they also changed the power steering V-belt. They did power steering gearbox replacement, added power steering fluid. Thermostat housing was leaking, so they attempted to weld that, and they couldn't really get a great weld on it, so they replaced the thermostat housing adapter. Used with the used part and thermostat. Thermostat was replaced. Thermostat gasket. Used thermostat housing adapter. Housing adapter for the thermostat. Heater pipe. Long life green coolant. They replaced the radiator. I opted for the copper one, not the aluminum one. They steam cleaned the radiator. Radiator. Pressure tested it. Tried to fix the old one. Then charged me to put a new one in. They replaced the upper radiator hose, the lower radiator hose, the radiator mount. Charged me for labor, put in an expansion tank kit, mounted and balanced 4 tires. Then I had to pay for tire disposal fee for the old ones. Performed a tune-up. Found a broken wire for the coil, and that went all the way back to the firewall bulkhead connector. They put in an electronic ignition distributor with an ignition coil, replaced the spark plugs, replaced the air filters, replaced the fuel filters, replaced the valve cover gasket, did the oil fill cap, and a PVC grommet. So that's a lot of work. Luckily I had a mechanic that was able and willing to do it. the legal aspects of this, getting VIN verification and going through all the mechanical aspects, took over 3 months and quite a bit of money. And that's before we even get to anything else, which we'll start to cover that in future videos. Thanks for watching.